All right, guys. So yesterday I told you the story about how I got scammed online. You know what? It goes both ways. You know, Filipinos and the girls are scamming guys. And you know what? Even these expats, or the other word for them is sexpats. Yes, it is a word. It does exist. Look it up in the dictionary. They come here and they scam these girls too. You know, look, she was up here and she was working, and her boss, your boss, you said, had the internet, and was like a lot of other girls here. You know, she was looking to find somebody online, and just like guys in other countries are looking to find girls online here in the Philippines. So that's what Lut did. I mean, she was online, and she was looking for somebody online, and you found someone, right? Well, you thought you found someone, right?
Yeah.
And then what? He came over, he visited. Now you were saying what? You were saying like he was nothing like he had talked about how he was online, right?
No.
Like, how was he?
Well, it's okay when I talk online. Everything is like said, like everything. He said he's not married. He's looking for love. He's looking for a long relationship. It's just like that, you know. And then we start talking and talking more, and then he said he will be here and visit me in the Philippines. And then after that, I asked my boss a permission if I can able to meet him. Then he said it's okay. Well, all you do is just like take care and be careful who you're going to meet for. And then the guy come here, of course. He introduced himself, and I introduced myself. So, like, this is so. Because in internet, we're like online, we are like considered to be like we're in relationship. Like, we are already like girlfriend and boyfriend, you know.
Now, did he send you any money or anything like that?
No.
No, so he didn't send you any money or anything
Because
like that?
I didn't ask him to.
Right, you didn't ask him to. And then what? He came and what you said, like, he drank a lot, right?
Yeah. First, you know, first time we met, it's just like this. So I wanna know you better. I wanna know you better. You know, I really like you. I think you're a very good person. How is like we just like how would you like to stay with me to know me more and something like that. So I asked my boss again. The guy told me this and that, and what did you think about it? He said, you know, he said you are old enough to like to decide. Like, whatever you do, just be careful. Then we live together. And then how, like, first it's okay. First he's okay, we do this, we do that. And then like a month passed. Like, because every time he come here, he stay like 3 months. 3 months, sometimes longer than. Like 1 month is fine. Then after that, I'd seen him like kind of weird. Like, he's an alcoholic. He's a drinker. Like, he drink 1 o'clock in the afternoon. He came home like 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, I was in my mind, like, you know, is this the person I really like to be? Or maybe I was thinking, like, at the time, maybe he will change, you know. Because when I was young, you know, when I was young before, I thought, like, there's a bell in my head that foreigner don't lie. They always see the truth in everything. So I believe in his word before, that he loves me. He really, he wants to marry me. We will have a family. So in my mind, maybe I was thinking, maybe one day he changes if we get married, or like we have kids or something like that, you know. And then the habit will start like night and night. The problem with this person is when he drinks, because I don't really drink. Like, I'm not a drinker every single night. So when he drinks, he wants you to drink too. Like, he wants you to be drunk all day long. Like, that's how he is. And if you're not, and you're trying to disagree him, he will be mad. Like,
well, didn't you say one time you got sick?
Yeah, I was like, that's in the morning. That's one night. at the night I already feel like kind of pain in my stomach, like I feel pain and all. I'm vomiting at that time and everything. And then he was like laying in the bed sleeping, and but like the pain would start more and more, like, and then until in the morning. And at the time I already see barely the darkness in my eyes. And I told him, you know, hey, I'm very sick, like I need to go to the hospital. And he's just like kind of like splitting you the money. Oh, here's you go to the hospital, which is that's not my expectation is, because I'm your partner. You were supposed to support your partner, whatever your partner feels, because when you're sick, I really take care of you. So my thought is you need to take care of me also if you're really like concerned if you're really concerned about me, or you say that you love me.
So he was your first boyfriend because because you know what, here's the thing, these guys, they come over here and I've seen it, and you know her story, you know, it proves it. They come over here, they get the innocent girl, the young girl that doesn't know anything, the young girl that, you know, they have dreams and they have expectations and they're naive, and you know, and they know it, and these guys, they prey on these younger girls. You know, these girls, you know, they're innocent, and these guys know it. And you know, if these guys were to go to older Filipino women here and play their games with these older Filipino women, they'd be down the road, because the older ones are more experienced, they're more knowledgeable, to where the younger ones, you know, they base their, you know, their love, and they put their trust in these foreigners that just turn around and are just playing them. And that's all they're doing, they're playing them. Let's face it, they know what they're doing. You know, they come here, they might tell them, oh, I love you, I want to marry you, I want to be with you. But in reality, they're not. Why don't you just say it? I just want to get in your pants. Simple as that. And then after I've heard this, renting you or leasing you, I'll kick you to the curb and I'll go in, I'll move into a new apartment, you know. But yeah, that's what happens. But anyways, look, you were saying that what? Now, you were dating him and he was visiting you, and he was telling you he loves you, he wants to marry you, and then what? And
then like, that's what he said, like, you know, he likes, first of actually he's my first boyfriend. I never have Filipino boyfriend ever before. It's my first kiss and everything. So every word he said, I believe him. Then one day that when I am sick and he treat me like that, I was thinking, no, this is not gonna work for me. I think this is not the relationship that I would like. Because in my head, I'm building something like I want to have family, I want to have a responsible husband who always there for me, whatever happened or something like that. So it's like I went to church one day and I said, like, you know, God, maybe you need to give me, like, if he's not the person for me, just give me the sign so I will know. And then I came home, and then he said, hey, I want to go somewhere, I want to go drink with my friend. I said, okay. And he never left his cane since, like, we met. Like,
what?
Cane, a showcase.
Oh,
cane, yeah.
Suitcase cane.
Yeah, he never left it. Since we met and everything, he never left it. He always bring it. But that night, the case there. So I was like, oh my God, what should I do? Do I need to open this? Or so maybe I can find more information and something like that. And then, like, of course, my other mind went, like, I go to the bag, open, unlock the key, and then boom, over there, I see everything. I see the papers of the woman. I know that he's married. He got 2 kids, and
so you said he was married to a Filipino.
He's married with a Filipina.
He was from Australia,
yeah.
Married to a Filipino, had kids, and then you confronted him, and then what did he say?
I told him, you know, you said you are not married. You said we're going to marry everything, but everything is lie. Because I'd see in your, like, bag that everything there, all papers of your wife and your kids is there. And he just told me, oh, no, it's just for the process of divorce and everything. And I don't see a lot of that night. I don't see a lot of words because in my head it's already there. God sent me, in my mind, like I said, God sent me the way that He's not the person for me.
And then what?
And then like I was thinking, what should I do? What should like do I need to do something and something this. I think this is not gonna work or something like that. And then I start vomiting. I went to the doctor. He told me I'm pregnant.
Oh wait, hang on. Now, for you handful of people that are out there that is Hannah Grace your biological daughter, well, if you couldn't add the math together, as long as we've been together and how old Hannah Grace is, well, do I really need to tell you that Hannah Grace is not my biological daughter? She's my stepdaughter. Come on, hello. Anyways, so now you got pregnant, and then you said he went to the embassy. Now you told him you were pregnant. Then you said he had to go to the embassy.
No, I told him, hey, I went to the doctor and he told me I'm pregnant. And I see you never have happiness. Some father when you get pregnant, they're very happy. But him, you don't see any reaction. He just, oh really? He just like do that. And then like 2 days after, he told me, hey, I want to go to Manila. I want to extend my visa. We're gonna meet like Thursday in this restaurant. I said, okay, what time? And he said like 2 o'clock. Okay. And then like I went there, like Thursday's come, everything, like I'm very excited like this because you know, like I was said like this, and I know it's wrong because he's pregnant, but I was like tell him like I'm pregnant, what should I do? We're supposed to talk about it, but he never talked about it for me. Like when I said to him pregnant, we just said like okay, and said like really, and then after that he don't say anything. Like I want to know what's your like I want to know what's your what's your plan and everything. And then I was thinking, if you say, okay, we're not gonna be in because I'm married, I'm okay as long like I know what your plan about our baby. And then Thursday come, 2 o'clock comes, he never there.
He never showed up.
He never showed up. Like 6 o'clock in the evening, he never showed up.
So you waited there for a couple
7
hours.
Like
7 hours.
Yeah, I wait there for 7 hours. Raining, it's raining. He never show up. So I went to the place that we'd stayed, and then asked them, hey, he's still there? And he told me, you don't know, ma'am, that he already left in the morning, go back to Australia. I said, oh, okay. And then tears comes to my eyes. That's all I can do. And then like
and then you went back to the province.
I went, of course, that's what I do. I don't have family here. I don't have anything. So my family was all in province, so that's all I do. I go back to province. I wait until I delivered HJ, and then after like I deliver HJ 1 month and a half, I go back here.
See, and that's nothing unusual. So yeah, that's nothing unusual here. You know, a lot of women, you know, if they get pregnant and say the father of the child takes off, or you know, doesn't want to, you know, take the responsibility of, you know, paying for the child, or you know, recognizing the child as their own. A lot of women do that here. They'll go back to the province, leave where they're working, go back, have the child in the province, and then a couple weeks or a month or two later we'll go back to where they were working, because they know they got to support the child, and they're the only ones that are going to support the child. I mean, you got women, you know, they got pregnant here and the father's not there, and they got to go work somewhere else, in OFW, wherever. But that is nothing unusual. That is common here. So look, you went back to the province and gave birth, and
I went back, and then I wait until I give birth to each year. After a man that they have, I go back to my boss before.
Right. Now, Hannah, or look, she just didn't, you know, give birth and leave Hannah Grace there. You would go back and forth,
Yeah.
you know, to go visit, to spend time there.
It take like no, it's not. It's like a year before I go back there. But first of all, I need to support her, like milk,
Right.
diapers, you know,
Right.
and expenses if she's sick and everything. So all my money goes there, and I don't have money to left from me to go like transportation just to go back, because my mind is, if I go back there and I stay there, I will have money, then how can I support her? So I need to stay here longer a little bit before I go back there and visit her. Just couple days, and then go back again over here, so I can like give whatever she wants.
Right, and you said the people you work for were really supportive and were really nice and allowed you to, you know, take time to go give birth, and then you know, allowed you to come back and keep working for them. So those people were good people that, you know, that you worked for, and they were kind like that. And then you said, what, a couple years later he just showed up?
After 2 years.
After like 2 years, a guy just showed up. And then what?
He told me like he said like, oh, we're doing like divorce papers and everything. We're almost there. Like our divorce will finalize and everything. So we can be together with Hannah Grace. And I said no.
You know it was a lie.
Yes,
Yeah.
because he been lying for me too many times.
Wait, didn't you catch him then out walking around with some other girl?
He
Yeah.
told me he wanna go to Thailand. Then I said like, I have a passport before, because my boss tell me like, you need to make this. Either do you wanna go somewhere and everything, you have this. So I said like, he helped me how to get the passport and everything. And then like, I have my passport, and he told me I want to go to Thailand to meet my friend in Thailand for 2 weeks. And I said, I was thinking in my head, I'm your girlfriend, you were supposed to bring me to see Thailand too and everything. And he said, oh no, it's just for the men's like trip. So I said, it's okay. And then he left. At that day, at that night, I was thinking, I get something like, I'm not feeling well. So I decided to go with, we decided to walk with my friend to go in Frogs Avenue to buy like medicine, and also like buy something to eat. And I'd seen him, we have the long, with the girl, a long hair and holding hands together. But of course, you try to confront him and he still deny you, even though you see already in his 2 eyes. And then because you know, I never have an experience like being relationship with different kind of men. How can you handle it? Because he's my first boyfriend. Like I tried to build like nice relationship, him as my grandmother, my parents and everything. I was supposed to, my thinking is the person who's my first is supposed to be my last, but it won't happen.
See, you know, and that's the thing, you know, Luke's not the only one. There's a lot of stories out there with these guys that do these to these girls. You know what? One of the most recent ones I can remember, guy came here, you know, got with a girl, told her what she wanted to hear, convinced her to go out and get a motorcycle under his name, you know, rent an apartment under her name, get a motorcycle under her name so he could travel around the Philippines and, you know, video the Philippines and do this and do that. Then turn around, you know, stuck the girl with a motorcycle, stuck the girl with unpaid bills, stuck the girl with all kinds of stuff. Not only that, you know, that's money and that can be replaced. But you know what? It's up here, you know, the girls, they put so much hope into things like that because they're told one thing and then they're lied to. And you know what? Some of these girls get to the point where they almost become suicidal because they had banked everything on the relationship and what they're told. And like Liz said, there's a lot of out there that are young and innocent, and you know what? They believe what's being told to them. And you know what? Like I said, there's a lot of dudes out there doing it. There's still dudes here doing it today. There's even guys here that are married and running around on their wives and stuff like that here. It happens. You know, like I said, it goes both ways. You got the women, you know, scamming guys, and you got the guys scamming the women. goes both ways. I tell it, you know, how I see it here, and things like that happen. But yeah, I mean, that's Lut's story, how she got scammed. I just told you my story yesterday on how I got scammed. But you know what? The bottom line is, if we both hadn't have gotten scammed, guess
We're not
what?
gonna be
We
together.
wouldn't be together. So things happen for a reason, and thank God this happened to both of us, because you know what? We're happy now in life. We've met each other, and how we met each other,
That's a
different story, and we'll share that with you guys down the road. But anyways, guys, the journey continues. Look, you got anything to say?
That's the same. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Give him thumbs up. Give him thumbs down. Choice is always yours. Until next time.
All right, guys, until next time.